First off, let me give a shout out to Curtis York. He's a young new YouTuber trying to reach 500 subscribers. I'm thankful for all of his support, and I encourage you guys to go to Curtis, CurtisYork. Go find his channel, go subscribe. He's looking for people who want to get together and build the future. He has more subscribers than I do. I think he's going to do great things. But I brought him up because he's the inspiration for this video, because Curtis does the one thing that I need to be more intentional about is spending time and talking on the phone and stuff to my loved ones back home in Alabama. I'm going to be going home in October and spending time with my dad. I was happy for 2023. That's the first year that my dad ever really let me buy him anything without fussing about it. Because really, I think that despite your ups and downs with your parents, you should strive to honor them. And since he had been getting sick with his diabetes and he has like oral surgeries coming up this year, I just need to be more intentional about going back home and spending time with him. So come October, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not too sure if my husband's going to go with me right now, but I'm going to spend a significant part of October in Alabama, so I won't be making a lot of content, but I will have videos pre-made for you all to watch. Then you can come back in November for the Black and Asian relations videos that I'm working on, which you'll see a premiere of that in the late summer. So be intentional about family. And the reason I tell you to be intentional about family, because they were the ones who were there for you. That's the reason I'm going to Alabama. What I particularly like about Curtis is that he only spends a minimal amount of time and he makes short spurt videos so that can give him time for improvement and growth, which is what I also do. If you look at my videos, most of them won't go for an hour. And there's a reason for that, is because I see that is, for me, for right now, a waste of time. There'll be a time when I'll probably make some documentaries or want to work together with some people, like collaborate with, like, say, for example, people of different races. We can make any kind of documentaries, but definitely I want to go and expand on this thing with Black and Asian relations, because especially with the post-affirmative action, which that video will also come in November, we got to get some stuff off our chest about the divide between the two groups. But that's not what this video is really about. The point about it is that I learned from Curtis, I got to be intentional about talking to my dad more often. He's asked me to call him Sundays. Some Sundays I get so busy, I forget. And then my aunt Teresa also call on Sundays. That's just been my tradition. I wait for Teresa to get out of church, and then my dad may necessarily be working because he works all weekend. He refuses to retire. But the point is, if you're going to build something on a foundation, you need to build on bedrock and not quicksand. And I think Curtis is doing an outstanding job of building on bedrock, because he lets it be known that my family is my priority. And it's amazing in that short amount of time to have that philosophy and that attitude about life, that his channel is growing. And he's been a huge example to me of how to be intentional. I can't say family's family. The reason I mention my dad is because I'm also going to visit my Uncle Lonnie and my aunt, because I have very few of my family that I'm actually really, really close knit with. And because they're much older than I am, I need to go home this year and make more of an effort. And October is as good a time as any, because that the last few months of the year are also the slowest when it comes to my job. So my advice to you all, be intentional about family, because at the end of the day, the ones who truly love you, that's all you have. And ignore any toxic person, whether they're family or not, because life is just too short. Now we have these younger people having strokes and heart attacks, and it's just unnecessary. Be intentional about family. Spend time with the ones you love. Make 2024 the year that you make an effort to reach out to them more. Well, all right, I won't be on much this week because I told my husband I'm taking a digital detox, because sitting in front of the screen has been hurting my eyes. But you should already be having some material that pops up through the week. Very few things, but some stuff should pop up. If I don't answer you right away, I apologize in advance. All right. Be intentional about family. Love y'all. Take care.